Thank you very much, Richard. Quite an MC, don't you agree? First, I want to thank the chairman. I work with her on a daily basis, Judy Chu. She's a very dynamic member of Congress, and she's done so much for the Asian Pacific Caucus in the time that she's chaired it. And also credit, because when I first joined, Mike Honda was the chair, and he was another go-getter. And I really appreciate their leadership, and we are where we are today because of them and many other active members. So let's give all of them a big hand. I mean, it's great. I'd like to say good morning, or good afternoon, whatever it is now. In Guam, we say half a day. Just take a day and cut it in half. And welcome all of you to the U.S. Capitol. It is a great pleasure for me to be with you today to celebrate Asian Pacific American Heritage Month. And I want to extend a special welcome to my predecessor, who was in the audience, former congressman and the current president of the University of Guam, Dr. Robert Underwood, and his wife, Dr. Narissa Underwood. We're very happy, Robert, to have you with us today. I remember when I first was elected, I came to Washington to see him and to give me a little briefing on what to expect in this new job. And all I remember him saying is that travel is brutal. 22 hours from DC to Guam. So again, every May, our country celebrates Asian Pacific American Heritage Month as an opportunity to highlight the many contributions that Asians and Pacific Islanders make to our nation. I represent more than 170,000 residents of the U.S. territory of Guam. Our island is about 3,801 miles southwest of Hawaii and 1,558 miles southeast of Tokyo, Japan. My constituency is almost 100% Asian Pacific. Our population comprises Chamorros. They are the indigenous people of Guam. Filipinos, Chinese, Japanese, Koreans, Palauans, Vietnamese, Hawaiians, Micronesians, South Asians, as well as the people from the mainland who come to Guam and decide not to use that round-trip fare back to the States. As for myself, I was born in Graceville, Minnesota, and I came to Guam in 1948, 3 years after the end of World War II. My father was hired to manage the island's post-war school system, and I eventually married into a Chamorro family, and my late husband was Governor Ricky Bordallo. Every day, I thank my parents for having the vision to move from Minnesota to Guam so that I was given the opportunity of growing up among the most hospitable people in the entire world. Today, millions of Asians and Pacific Islanders call America home. They remain firmly rooted in the heritage of their ancestors and have become important parts of our communities across the country. During this month, we celebrate their achievements, remember the unique histories, and educate the public about the cultures and the heritage of our diverse Asian Pacific American community. And I say that we should continue to monitor this and to continue to promote the Asian Pacific heritage, not just in 1 month, but the entire year. The Congressional Asian Pacific American Caucus plays an important role in educating members of Congress and the congressional community of the challenges that face APAs across our country. We work to ensure that our community's voice is heard in the policy decisions that we make on a daily basis. I commend our chair, Congressman Judy Chu, for her leadership of CAPAC in the 112th Congress. She has worked very hard to advance the APA community's concerns, and on Friday, we welcomed our 42nd associate member to the caucus, which now represents 14 states and territories. Asian Pacific American Heritage Month is a celebration of our country's diversity and a recognition of the many sacrifices and contributions that Asian Pacific Americans have made and will continue to make to our country. And I will say, as one of the previous speakers say, that every day here in Congress, I fight to have my colleagues remember the U.S. territories. There are 5 of us, and we represent 4.5 million Americans. Of course, we're counting Puerto Rico, and they have 4 million. But that's a sizable number. So again, I want to thank you very much for the opportunity to speak with you this morning. And as we say in Guam, thank you. Si Jus Ma'ase.